Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back. I had to take a day off. I was so hyped. I done ate too many nuggets yesterday. We back in business. Oh, we back in business.
We out here
Bro,
talking like we back in business. Yes, sir.
episode 14 of the Locked Up podcast. Before we get into our trash talk, ladies and gentlemen, the timestamps are in the description. If you like a certain segment, if you like a team better than the other team, man, go ahead and skip to it, but we'd rather you don't. But that's all right. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Follow the socials. And disagree with us, man. Let's get this beef on. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Lakers Heat in the 2020 NBA Finals. How you living, Aslam?
Oh, I'm good. I'm alive. I'm breathing, brother.
Breathing.
Man, the Heat. First time since LeBron James making it to the NBA Finals.
Mm-hmm.
The Lakers. First time since 2010 making it to the Finals. Both teams didn't even make the playoffs last year. This is wild, fam. Our boy, our friend, our Heat resident is a huge fan. He's been telling us all year. We didn't believe him when LeBron gave him that 50 piece. We roasted him that day. But when the bubble started approaching and we saw some bubble play, we foresaw the Heat beating the Bucks. We saw it. We saw it happening.
We did see it.
None of these analysts that get paid millions of dollars saw that coming.
Experts.
They all had the Blazers beating Lakers. They had Lakers with a 0% chance of making the finals. Where y'all at now? They're gonna act like they've been on LeBron's side. Lies, fam. Lies. We've been here. We've been here.
We've been doing this. We've been doing this. So Miami pulled off an amazing fourth quarter run just now. It was ridiculous, bro.
At one point, it was like a 26-6 run, and that's pretty much when the coffin was set.
I thought it was going to be a 7-game series at that point. I was like, man, Tatum is balling. Smart was going off as well. Smart was balling. Kemba was doing well. Tatum was doing well, although Tatum had a slow start again.
I mean, I think he started off 0 for 5 like the past 3 games. Like, what is up with that? Like, that is not okay. Like, for example, if he went 5 for 5 instead of 0 for 5, that would have been like that 10-point difference in the game right there. Now, I understand 5 for 5 and 0 for 5 is a huge swing, but 2 for 5, 3 for 5, it would have made a huge difference. I know. And he did that. He pretty much wasted 5 shots first quarter, past 3 games, and pretty much, gave Miami a chance to fight. So, not good by Tatum. It just shows that he's not ready to be that true superstar to lead them.
Not there yet.
Yeah, man, Mr. Leader in Kemba Walker, 7 for 15,
Mr.
3
Kemba.
for 10 from 10. I mean, 3 for 10 from 3.
From 10-point line.
That's that I don't like. But damn, I'm looking at this box score and damn.
Wait, today? Are you talking about the previous game?
Ooh, am I looking at the wrong box score? Uh-oh.
No. Kemba's 3 for 6 today, 4 of 11 from the field.
Oh, snap. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong box score. My bad, my apologies. Yeah. I didn't recall so many threes, but I was like, damn, that's bad.
Nah, Tatum had himself a 30-piece today, 31, 10, and 6, which is really good. Man, the one thing I got to say, bro, is it happened again, Assam. It happened. It came halfway through the fourth quarter, and Heat were going on a run. Hero made those dope threes. Bam had a gangsta and one. And a timeout was called, and I was like, man, where the hell is Jaylen Brown? Where is he?
I think this is the case, bro. I think he was 3 for 10 from 3, bro.
Oh, snap. I'm looking at the wrong game.
There we go. All right. So, while you fix that out, let me get on my spiel about the box score.
I done.
Tatum,
I fixed it.
24 points.
Yeah, 24.
Walker, 20 points. Smart, 20 points. Jaylen Brown, 26 points. So, they all got some points in the end, but I guess they just didn't get it done. Simple as that.
What did I say, bro? What did I say? Kemba Walker, 20 points is not enough. That's what I've told you. This is not a 20 points per game scorer. He should. That's not. He needs to be more. He needs 25 to 30.
Yeah, man.
That's what he needs.
I just didn't believe that he could be that guy, and he's proven that to me. I think Tatum has to be the guy, but he's just a little too young, so he isn't there yet. He ain't the killer that he needs to be quite yet.
It's Brown. It's Brown.
Yeah, Brown. Once again, I mean, this is something that me and you have harped on every game. Is that Brown does not get the ball until it's like over in the fourth quarter, and all he can do is catch and shoot. Doesn't give him a chance. He doesn't get into rhythm. He doesn't handle the ball. Is he like unable to handle or something? I'm so confused.
No, bro, he's a great player. That's what I'm buzzing out to. Like, why is this guy? Once again, it got halfway through the fourth quarter. Stuff was, like Miami went on a run. Miami was in the lead, and I was like, "Where's Brown? Where's Brown, bro?
Yeah.
Why is Tatum hogging? Why is he not getting touches?"
Absolutely, I agree. One thing I want to give Tatum credit for is that he had 11 assists, and that's a career high. First time getting double-digit assists. So that shows the growth and maturity and getting better and being that number one player and number one ball handler. I think Brown and Walker have to do more, though. It's like the Celtics are so talented that it really shouldn't have to be the Jason Tatum show to happen. Do you know what I mean? It really doesn't need to go that way. And Tatum isn't good enough to just take those like weird mid ranges and step backs and all that stuff that he does, because he hits them sometimes. He doesn't hit them at a super high rate. He's not Kawhi Leonard, you know what I mean? He can't hit those mid range cyborg shots. 9 for 26 was Tatum. That's bad. That's not
horrible.
That's not.
They all shot really bad. They all shot bad.
They started off hot from three, and I think that's what killed them, to be honest.
Yeah,
because they continued to shoot the threes, and it became 3 for 10 for Tatum, 3 for 10 for Walker, 4 for 13. But look at our guy Brown, 3 for 7. It's actually pretty good, pretty humble, and 10 for 17 overall. That's like a LeBron stat, 10 for 17.
Where are his touches? Where are his touches?
And this happens every game. Brown is always the most efficient one, and he shoots the least out of them. So that's always confusing to me.
He's the one.
It's very confusing to me.
He needs to be the leader. So what about Miami? How'd you feel about Miami?
Yeah, moving on to Miami, man. Bam. First player to have 30 and 10 in the postseason since LeBron James. Shout out to Bam. I saw more aggression from Bam and Butler with the twos, which is very good. 8 for 19 for Butler, 11 for 15 for Bam. 11 of 15. That's wild. That is so efficient. That's crazy. I'm very impressed. 14 rebounds, 5 assists, even in a steal. Not too bad, man. He had a good game. Goran wasn't too great for some reason.
Why was he off?
All reliable.
He was off in the fourth, very late in the fourth.
I think just for length. I think so. He wouldn't be a guy that the Celtics target or something like that.
Yeah.
Duncan Robinson 5 for 7 from 3. Very nice. Very good.
Nice. Can't complain about that.
Your guy Crowder once again 1 for 5. I bet he's gonna shoot lights out against the Lakers though. I'll put money on that one. That Crowder is gonna start getting. He's gonna like destroy us from 3. And my guy Tyler Hero.
Oh, your guy. Man. So it's your guy now.
He's my guy.
Oh, okay.
No. Okay, you first compared him to Devin Booker, and I said he's not better than Devin Booker, and he isn't better than Devin Booker, but maybe in the future he might be. That part I have walked back. But since watching, because I've watched all the Heat games, like pretty much since Bucks series onwards, I pretty much watched all of those games. And man, when it's fourth quarter time and Hero takes a shot, in my mind it's going in. Like,
give it to Hero.
And that's why he's my guy now. I love Tyler Hero. In the fourth quarter, he could be 0 for 20. But when it's fourth quarter time, he's hitting daggers, fam. He hit back-to-back shots that were huge. That's pretty much what sparked the 26-6 run. So shout out to Hero, my guy right there. What else? That's pretty much all I gotta say. Really, Iguodala, damn.
Right, give your flowers to Iguodala. Give your flowers to Iggy.
Golden State, Iggy showed up for some reason.
6 straight finals appearances. 6
6
straight.
straight finals, but 4 for 4 from 3, 5 for 5 overall. What is
Yep.
going on there?
Iguodala.
He was a yeah, shot on the line, laser beam, aliens. I'll give
I
that
want
shot to
Iguodala.
Iguodala. Hell no.
That has to
Hell
be the
no.
worst take of all time.
He was plus 20, by the way, Iggy. So shout
Yeah,
out to
I
Iggy.
know. Yeah.
20. He actually played a lot.
Oh, bro. Bam just had like the most mind-blowing game. Looked like the best big in the league today. He
He ain't
just
gonna do
went
that to
off.
AD though, but he ain't
Well,
gonna
we'll
do
get
that
to
to
that.
AD though.
We got a full segment coming up on the finals. Yeah, I'll briefly touch on the Heat, bro. I'm a little disappointed in Jimmy Butler. I'm a little disappointed today. I don't know. I just didn't see
All
the
right.
Jimmy that I know today.
All right, so I'll break it down to you. Because I have written this down in my thoughts. He started off 5 for 7 in like the first quarter, and I'm like, there we go. He's being aggressive, and I've written in brackets, keep being aggressive.
Yeah,
Then third quarter, he shot 0 points.
that's what I mean.
He had
He
0
goes,
points in the third, so he calmed down and chilled out in the third, and didn't score a bucket until the fourth. And I don't
and that
understand why
bucket,
he didn't
bro.
just continue.
That bucket was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. I don't know what happened. His team took him took him home. He didn't take the team home this time, which is also what I really like about the Heat. But Jimmy G, bro, come on.
You need to get those buckets, right? That's what the G stands
Yeah.
for. It stands for
That's what.
gets.
Like on paper, yeah, he had a great game, bro. 22 and 8, 8 and 19, 0 of 3 from 3, but whatever.
No, but
The
I
rest of your
agree.
team,
I mean, Butler needs to be that 5 for 7 all 4 quarters, pretty much. He
yeah,
needs to be that if he's gonna beat the Lakers straight up.
yeah,
I think he chilled out because the rest of the team was doing fine, I guess.
yeah.
Man,
I
Bam
mean,
ate. Bam ate. And to be honest, Bam should have been like this because the Celtics do not have a true big. So because, and because they don't have a true big, I mean, Bam just gave him that work. But man, I hate his haircut. I'm just gonna mention that, by the way. It's
yeah. All
horrible.
right, whoever that barber
The
is, and
the fade the
it's
fade
like
like
this.
this makes his forehead look worse.
It's
I don't
Bucky,
know.
Bucky
That's weird.
from Recess. It's Bucky from Recess.
Yeah,
If you know,
I
you
mean, I
know.
like the fro. I just don't like the way the fade was done. That was terrible. That'd
Um,
been terrible.
Well, yeah, I mean, I gotta give the flowers to Bam and Iguodala, and my pick for if the Miami Heat win, my pick for Finals MVP, the 20-year-old Tyler Hero. Those three get the flowers today, especially Bam, Like it was an undeniable performance. I think that we're gonna see a really entertaining finals. I want to briefly touch on because it was yesterday. I want to touch on the return of the Kang. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
Love it.
Man, let's go, bro. Let's go.
Man,
LeBron done set his
LeBron
alarm.
James. I said as a lump. So, like, I'll say the past 3 games, me and you have been very upset at LeBron's performance.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then he came out this game very aggressive. He was going to the rim and he kept going despite the calls, despite everything. But he was getting
yep.
calls and he was just consistently attacking. I'm like, all right, that's great. But my concern was his jump shot was still off. And I don't know what was up. But then he pulled in the third quarter, he did this like one-legger mid-range, and I was like, ooh,
Yep.
ooh. And
Thanos.
then in the fourth quarter, that 16 points, damn, all jumpers, baby. And they were nasty. And
Yeah.
even hit a 3. I was like, oh, there we go. It's not father time. LeBron just woke
Nope.
up, set his alarm, as he said.
Yeah.
So
Set
now
his
I'm
on.
happy. Now I feel better because I don't want LeBron to like be getting carried. I want LeBron to do the carrying. He took him home, baby. This was LeBron James' time. He turned it up and he proved that he's still the best player in the world. So I'm
Yep.
happy now because I've been, we've been talking negative on LeBron, and that's exactly not what I wanted to do. So that's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I like.
What I like.
Yeah, so I'm very happy about this. So
AD did his thing, 25, 5 and 3. Still would have liked more rebounds, bro. 5 rebounds is still too little, but
yeah, I think because of Dwight Howard, he's letting Howard get
my guy. That's what he's letting Howard do. Howard. He's letting this man. He said, "You know what, bro? I know you started off in Orlando. This is a home game for you. Go for it, bro. Bon appetit, Dwight."
Matt, you know
Man,
Howard holds a special place in my heart due to playing 2K.
I have to
I
ask.
am the GOAT with Dwight Howard in 2K.
I have to ask. I have to
And
ask. Do the sound.
what?
Do.
Man, I I am so like happy about Dwight because Dwight became a villain in Lakerland after he left. And this redemption story is actually beautiful and brings a tear to my eye. It's very cool. I'm very happy. And I'm actually glad that the guy that cucked LeBron versus Kobe might actually end up with a ring after all. Because now
Yep,
it sort of validates that, it validates all that, you know what I mean? He
it
ended
does.
up cucking LeBron, but he ended up helping LeBron get a ring too. So that's pretty cool. And he did
Yep.
it the right way. Straight up, he did so well. He finally got his dream of getting post ups. You know what I mean? He was doing so well. He was finally getting post ups, which is usually
Yep.
something that was at L in the
That's
past.
a
But
write
now
off.
it's like
Yeah.
go for it. And straight up, yo, he did it. He pulled a Jokic one that looked
I
pretty
told you
flimsy,
guys,
but went in
bro. You don't just.
anyway.
I told you guys. You don't just lose that. He doesn't
Hey,
just
hey,
want.
it wasn't an efficient move in the Rockets and every other place he went to after that. It was not, Ali.
But he
But
still
they
had it.
gave they
He
gave
still
him
had
a
it.
couple, and he pulled through. So fantastic! Shout out to
Um,
Dwight Howard, and he wasn't getting into foul trouble either. So shout out to Dwight Howard.
Big
Well
shout out to
deserved.
Dwight
I'm
and
very
the King.
impressed and very proud that you take care of your body. When we saw you in Venice Beach shirtless, we were like, "Damn, he's diced."
Yeah,
And it was reported that when he worked out for the Lakers, he was crazy impressive, and yeah, he's shown out. He's been that guy.
absolutely.
He played his role. He didn't pout when he didn't play the Houston series.
Yep.
He stayed a good teammate. He stayed locked in. Shout out to Howard. You deserve everything you're getting. I don't know what's up with McGee though, but it's all right.
Yeah. Milk carton.
You got what you
Um.
wanted because you always knew that Howard was the better one. So now Howard's getting
Yeah.
the more minutes, and now you're happy.
Yeah.
So
Bro, like, come on. Like, I don't have to remind people who we're talking about here, bro. This guy was like the only guy Shaq was ever really threatened by, like reputation wise, was Dwight Howard. This guy was the real deal. Like, I have not seen a big man in the last decade as good as Orlando Dwight. Like, he was the best in the league by far in his position. By far. Like,
he
it
was a
wasn't
he
close.
was a very dominant
A
center, man.
menace, bro. He was a menace. I want to quickly move on. Very quick. Shout out to the Denver Nuggets. Keep your heads up. See y'all next season. But I want to talk about this. Is very interesting. Came to my mind. I want to go back to this topic. We've addressed it briefly. Number one, will AD does he have a chance of getting Finals MVP? And if he does, what does it do to LeBron's legacy? Because you know that the Jordanites are going to wake up for this. They're going to watch this very hard, and they're going to
Yeah,
point out
yeah.
flaws in LeBron.
Pretty
So,
much any non-LeBron fan is pretty much banking on AD getting Finals MVP. But if LeBron gets Finals MVP, it's over for all the haters. I
mhm,
feel like AD will defer to LeBron in these moments. I think
mhm.
I think I think AD knows what it is. Like last game, this is like all the chips are on the table, and LeBron got that 16. I think LeBron also deep down knows that getting a Finals MVP on a third different team matters.
Yep, 4 for 4.
So I think he's not going to play around with this one. I don't think LeBron James is going to fold at all. I don't think he's going to have a 3-game stretch like he did against the Nuggets. That was weird, and I think he's
Yeah,
now broken out of that, and he's now going to have a rest and get right again. And the Heat is going to be a battle, man. But I think LeBron
that's
James
going
is
to be
going
a
to
battle.
play. He's going to play more similar to the way he played in the Houston series because the Heat are sort of a similar team, 3-point shooting team, and no one's really huge except and the only
Dogs.
really strong guy is Bam. But I feel like Bam is going to be AD's problem and not LeBron's problem. And I have zero like fear of Butler because of Thanos season James when
Yeah,
Butler was on the Wolves and he got the block on him and then a
and then the fader
turnaround
at the
game
end.
winner. So that's
Yeah,
that's the same Butler, that's the same LeBron. So I ain't scared. So I think I think LeBron James will take it home. I think AD would just have to be very monstrous. Like I think LeBron has to be very off shooting wise. That's the only way. If LeBron is just off jump shooting wise and pouting, getting upset about calls like the Nuggets, then if he plays like that, then sure AD could. But I think most likely, virtuoso. We're gonna see him. We're gonna see him conduct the symphony that he's been conducting all year.
Yeah. Well, so what do you? So you're obviously going to give it to the Lakers in how many games?
Gentleman sweep.
Yeah, I think he's going to gentleman sweep the league. I think so too. 4-1.
Now I will say that the Heat was the only East team in my mind that's capable of at least making it a 4-2. But I think just because of the role the Lakers have been on, gentleman sweep. And I'm not too sure how this is going to go either. I have a feeling it might be like Denver, to where it's not a feel-out game LeBron game 1.
I hope not. I don't want to see it anymore.
So I think we'll take an L, maybe game 2, game 3, and then, but in the end, gentleman sweep. That's my prediction. The Heat are a good team, and I feel like the only way the Heat can beat the Lakers more than once is if they have a crazy shooting performance. Crowder goes off, Robinson goes off, Hero goes off, maybe Butler hits a cheeky 1 or 2. That's the only way. And if that doesn't happen, then it's a gentleman sweep.
Well, the way I'm seeing this pan out, bro, and it's weird that I'm thinking this, but like I honestly reckon you think Bam is going to be like contained. He's going to be busy, right? He's going to be very busy. I honestly reckon he's going to have the series of his life. I think he's going to absolutely ball out against AD. I just can imagine Bam flying in for those offensive rebounds that AD thinks are going to be easy, and he's going to fly in with that dog mentality.
Well, I hope AD doesn't think it's going to be easy. I think he has to understand that Bam is going to be a tough matchup. I think he has to out-rebound Bam.
Bro, AD couldn't get rebounds over a dude who can't jump.
No, I think because of Dwight Howard, AD didn't get as much rebounds. I really think that's the case. I think if AD played center, he gets the rebounds when that happens.
Game 3, he got 2 rebounds. That one that we were complaining about.
Yeah, that one was super weird though. But in general, I think because of Dwight Howard's presence.
We'll see.
I think because of Dwight Howard's presence, he got less rebounds. But the thing what's weird is LeBron had 16 rebounds, by the way. That was weird.
Yeah,
like LeBron James consistently kept getting rebounds, more than AD as well, which I found strange.
Yep.
But I think AD will battle Bam and understands that Bam's going to be a tough one to out-rebound, and he will do it. AD should be a better rebounder than Bam. He should be.
He should be a better rebounder than Jokic, too. I mean, I'm just seeing Bam and Tyler Hero. I'm not worried. Honestly, I'm not concerned about Jimmy as much as I have love for him. I'm not concerned about Jimmy Butler. Tyler Hero, I'm very concerned about.
Hero, Robinson, and Crowder are going to be our problems.
Hero, shut this kid down, and you will be fine.
Yeah, I don't think we can. I don't think we're going to be able to, because Kuzma is going to get emotional, just like with Michael Porter Jr. It's literally going to be a copy paste of that. And I think Hero's going to cook Kuzma, man. He's going to give him that work, bro.
Cook Danny Green as well, bro. Get Danny Green. I can't believe I'm saying this. I'd literally rather J.R. Smith play at this point.
So
at this stage,
the thing is, I need one thing you're not considering. Offensively, sure, but on defense, Danny Green's, he's running a lot of blocks. He's running a lot of blocks, a lot of stops, a lot of smart veteran defense.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I think that's
why. But on offense, I want him to stop his pump fake, runs in, bad floater, clank, I should say. He's done that so many times, and that was a move he literally didn't even do in the regular season. It's literally been a bubble move.
Bro. He did. He's done a few of those bailout stupid ones. Yeah,
bro, this is a bubble move. This is a bubble move that he's been doing because he's unconfident from 3. Because he's not confident from 3, he's running in, doing the stupid floater and not sussing it. He is terrible at that floater. He does not do well with that floater. And he just needs to stick to – I'd rather him jack the 3 instead of doing that floater. I swear I would literally just rather him jack another 3 instead. I don't know why he wasn't able to adapt and wasn't able to get a good form going for the bubble. It is
Who
what
knows?
it is.
Maybe he'll go off. Maybe he'll go
He did.
off.
He did hit a good clutch one in the fourth
1 of
quarter.
8. 1 of 8.
The one was a good one though. That started off the LeBron run. LeBron got the assist and then went off for the 16 points in the fourth. So that was great.
Yep.
None of that floater action, please, Dan. None of that.
None of that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, I would also give it to the Lakers in 4 and 5. In 5, I won't bring out the broom unless it's looking very likely. I'll bring out the broom.
Don't bring out the broom, Ali. It's been a curse. You're 0 for 2 with the broom.
I am 0 for 2. I'm like a bad 0 for 2 as well.
But you should have known that in the conference finals they weren't going out like that. It ain't LeBron.
Bro, you don't know.
It ain't LeBron, you know.
I want to move on to my favorite segment of the Locked Up podcast. I got some more trade packages for you, baby. Would you approve these trades? Assam, I think it's part 5 now. I think it's part 5. I've got a few for you. No, I don't think there's any kahunas in this one, but they're smart. I think they're more smart. smart. Yeah, you're not going to get a Dame for Kyrie trade, bro. That was
I threw you.
Okay. First things first. Okay, first trade. And let it be known, I would do all 3 of these. I would pull the trigger on all 3. Lauri Markkanen of the Chicago Bulls has been traded to the Los Angeles Lakers for Alex Caruso and Kyle Kuzma.
Oh, Ali, what do you do this to me, man? It's always Kuzma and Caruso.
They're very, very good contracts for trading.
It's like Kuzma out of here, but Alex Caruso tugs the heartstrings, man.
Markkanen's a really good player, bro. You just haven't watched any Chicago games. He's really good. He's a really good youngin. Fire 3-point shooter.
I know he's a good youngin.
He's like 6'10", is like 6'9". He's big.
I'm just taking a look. So he was 14.7 points, 6.3 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 42.5% from the field, and 34.4 from 3. 82% from free throw, which is pretty good. His effective field goal percentage was 51.
He's Euro, bro. Imagine if we got a Euro swag with the Lakers. Imagine if we had some sweaty Euro with the Lakers. Markkanen.
It would suck. Like, who's literally like a non-factor. It's literally, in my mind, this is Alex Caruso for Markkanen.
I could have just put Caruso. Yeah, bro, they are very good trade pieces. They're very cheap.
You know what? I would do it, but we will take an L defensively, so we better have Avery Bradley back next year.
I don't know if we do. This is all right. 1 of 1. Okay, so this one is gonna tug my heart, more like shatter my heart, depending on what you say. To be honest, not really tug the heartstrings. It's probably just.
Are we getting I thought exciting.
Derrick Rose has been traded to the Los Angeles Clippers for Lou Williams.
I wouldn't do it, eh?
Oh, bro, get out of here. Why?
6 guy like Lou Will.
Nah, D-Rose is better than Lou Will.
I'm gonna break your heart with this one, man, but I would rather Lou Will over D-Rose.
How?
Off the bench? Unless you're starting Rose and you want him to be like your little like point guard instead of Beverly and stuff like that, then sure. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But off the bench, 6-man, Lou Will's the GOAT 6-man.
Bro, did you see D-Rose off the bench? He was a 6-man candidate. 6-man of the year candidate.
You watched Piston games. I
did. I watched Pistons games.
and he did perform well, but he ain't Lou Will. He's
better than Lou Will. He's better than Lou Will.
He ain't better than Lou Will.
He's 100%.
Especially from 3 as well. Lou Will gets those dagger threes, man. Rose don't get dagger threes. He's Mr. Drive layup lad.
Nah. He's been hitting his shots. You just haven't watched. That's how I know you haven't watched any. He's a shooter now. He's literally become a shooter.
He ain't Lou Will though. Lou Will in the bubble was trash.
I'm telling you.
But before bubble, you can't tell me.
We'll see who does better next season.
I disagree with that one. Moving along.
I'll tell you what, box of beers for who's right, who has better stats at the end of next season.
It ain't about the stats, man. It's about, for the Clippers, would you rather Lou Will 6-man or D Rose 6-man?
100% D Rose. I take D Rose a starter, 6-man. Anyway, 100%.
You're just emotional. You're just biased.
Nah. Okay, third and final trade.
Yeah, keep it pushing.
Keep it pushing. Okay. Karis LeVert and Spencer Dinwiddie have been traded to the Boston Celtics for Jaylen Brown.
Whoa, that works?
Yeah. Brown is on what they call a poison pill contract. I've been reading on this stuff. So next year he's going to be worth 22. He's going to make 22 mil, which adds up to LeVert and Dinwiddie together.
Honestly, I probably wouldn't say. I mean,
yeah. Now that I look at it,
I think both LeVert and Dinwiddie are like really two good players.
What if I threw in Tatum as well?
Both?
What if I threw Tatum in as well?
Just casually threw in Tatum. Then nah. I don't think this is a bad one. I think you got to work on the trade machine a little longer. No, I wouldn't do it. I think it's an L both ways. I think Brooklyn wouldn't want to lose two players. But Brown is really good.
I think they both have a lot to gain from it, to be honest.
So I think
they both have a lot to gain from it.
I think Celtics would win that trade.
Maybe.
Spencer Dinwiddie's good, man. He can shoot, and LeVert.
They are dope. Well. I don't know why. I don't know why you think I don't. I don't know why you think I don't like them just because I put them in a trade scenario. I really like Dinwiddie.
It's because you equate them together as equal to just Jaylen Brown, but just one of them is pretty much a Jaylen Brown.
I know, but money-wise, we got money talks, baby. Money talks.
And surely it'd be like a pick or something as well, right? It can't just be straight like this.
I don't know. Trade machine don't work like that, fam. I gotta.
Trade machine don't work like that, but I'm assuming some picks or something would have to be involved too.
Sure. Whatever makes you happy.
I think Celtics would win that trade. So to prove if I was a Celtics, that's a half point. Because honestly, they don't give Jaylen Brown the ball enough anyway. Poor guy. They don't give him the ball enough anyway. From what we're seeing,
you don't think he's gonna get? Is he gonna get it more with Kyrie and KD?
So Spencer would get the ball and be a catch and shoot guy better than Jaylen Brown, and then LeVert will do a better job than Walker. He would be the better Walker. I literally have more faith in LeVert, especially of what I've seen when he tried to take out Dame. That was nasty. That
hurt, bro. That hurt my feelings.
So that's 0.5. So 1.5 out of 3.
1.5 out of 3, 50% from the field. That's not bad. I'm not
with that rose pick.
I can't wait for him to prove you wrong, bro.
Listen, if you pull up the stats right now, probably Derrick Rose has better stats than Lou Will. But for the roles, Lou Will's the best six man. You can't tell me Derrick Rose is better six man than Lou Will.
He's a better player. He's a better player than Lou Will. All right, okay, I can live with that. You know what? I can live with that. You said he's a better player. You can't take that back.
He is a better player. He is a better player.
Good. There you go. Let's leave it at that. Cool. That's good. Hey, man. I'm happy. It is
but if you're replacing the six-man role and putting D Rose on the bench instead of Lou Will,
I didn't say that. I said, would you trade the two? It doesn't mean he takes the same role as Lou Will.
That's what the trade does. Though.
No, it doesn't. I've traded big men for point guards before, and you've said yes.
I don't think you're listening to me. I said if you put D Rose on and you put him as a starting point guard, then sure, that works. But if you put D Rose on the bench, six-man role instead of Lou Will, then I wouldn't want that.
Who said you have to do that? That's not how trades work.
So what? You're just gonna have Harold as six-man?
I guess we'll put Bev at six-man.
Bev at six-man.
I guess so.
Yeah, now see, that's too much of an L. that ain't the same as Lou Will. That ain't that. Lou Will puts the same.
You know what I mean? He does. He did it this time.
You can take that though. Yes, Derrick Rose better than Lou Will, but Lou Will better six-man. That's the conclusion.
Whatever. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 14. And there you have it. Locked Up Podcast, episode 14. Like, comment, subscribe, follow the socials. Let's get this beef on. Ladies and gentlemen, we out of here. See you next time. Peace.